Hello, it's Rouge Noir and more generally Burgundy mania right now, and I would like to share with you an exciting finding. After I've purchased 2 pieces from the Chanel Rouge Noir collection, I was going to spend my money on other Chanel products until I found that you can achieve a Rouge Noir look for much less money. I'll share with you the products that in some cases are even better than the original ones. So a truly personal beauty finance this time. I'll tell you, I had placed another order from the Chanel website with the velvet lipstick, Rouge Noir, and the nail polish, the Chanel Rouge Noir nail polish. And then this evening, I went to Douglas and I came across an exact dupe of the Rouge Noir. Can you tell me which one is the Rouge Noir? This is Chanel Rouge Noir, and this is the dupe. I like the dupe so much that I canceled my Chanel order because I could not justify to spend 34 euros on this Chanel one when the dupe one is so similar. I don't need to spend 34 euros, but instead I just spent 5 euros for this dupe that is 90% dupe. So Chanel is this one, and this is this color. And it is the Douglas nail polish, perfect overalls, color 300. Obsessed by this color. This is chipped because of the zip. I was in a rush. I tried this color on my index. I compare it to my other finger. This is the comparison I did at the counter. And I said, okay, let me purchase this and let me cancel my Chanel order. From here, I can see that this is maybe a little bit more burgundy, a little bit more red, and this is a little bit more purple. But do I care? The dupe is fine for me to satisfy my desire of wearing Rouge Noir on my nails, provided that I rarely use nail polish on my nails. So just after recording the video, I painted all the remaining nails. There's no difference because, as you can see, my middle finger is more red, but it's still the Douglas nail polish. So, you know, the hue, more red, more purple, truly depends on how many coats you put. There's a slight variability depending on the application. I have the Chanel only on my thumb. The other fingers are the Douglas one. I cannot recognize which one is the Chanel. So to me, this is an exact dupe. This is a great alternative. But then I also noticed that the new KIKO collection, Valentine's Day collection, is characterized by a cherry red packaging. But practically, there's a lot of burgundy, and I have all the swatches of the products that can dupe a Chanel look, and I will put all the swatches here. Let me first describe the items that I was interested in and that I swatched. There's a precision eyeliner in colors black, brown, and burgundy. Another burgundy product in this collection is the duo Kajal and liquid eyeshadow. But there are also the colors, again, black and brown. Then there are the lipsticks, also with a matching lip liner. So there are 6 colors in total, but the 2 most interesting ones are the 05 and 06, the darkest colors. There are lip glosses, but I was attracted by those Harshale duos. 2 blush and glow palettes, a warmer duo and a cooler duo. The cooler duo is very similar to the top 2 shades of the Chanel palette. Then 2 bronze and glow palettes, one lighter one and one that is darker. And those are duos bronzer highlighters. The bronzers are quite neutral cool, and they're still in the Harshale formula. This is quite rare to find. Here are the swatches. At the top, there's a gloss. I don't remember the name of that one, but there are 3 glosses, and the 3rd shade is the plummy one, is the one that I swatched. Then there's the lipstick number 6. The number 6 that I traced is done with the lip liner. That line below the lipstick number 6 is again the lip liner. Then there's the lipstick number 5 with the number 5 that is traced with the matching lip liner. And I also wanted to swatch the lipstick number 2, it is a brown color, with the matching lip liner as well, that I used to write number 2. Then there's a liquid eyeliner in a burgundy color, more on the purplish side. The number should be number 1. I wrote number 1 with the eyeliner. Below the eyeliner, there's a horizontal line with the kajal. The kajal is the number 3. So I traced 2 lines of the kajal, and then below those 2 lines of the kajal, next to the number 3, there's also the liquid eyeshadow associated with the kajal. Finally, number 2 is the kajal in brown together with the liquid eyeshadow. Here are the swatches of the 2 blush duos. So the bottom swatches are the ones of the pink duo. And then there are other 3 swatches that are from the orange duo. The top swatch has a mixture of the highlighter and the blush. In the middle, there's the orange blush, and then the highlighter, this peachy one. And finally, here are the swatches of the bronzer highlighting duo. On the top, the lighter duo, and at the bottom, the darker duo. You can see that the bronzer of the darker duo is more gray. It's quite of an uncommon color to be found in this Harshale formula. The problem is that the highlighter is quite dark for me, at least more on the peachy side. Not too much gold, yellow gold, but more on the peachy side. I also have tried these browns of the 2 duos on my 2 eyes, and I was surprised to like the lighter duo more, even if I tend to prefer grayer shades, but I like the lighter duo. These are baked products, not Harshale, but those ones by KIKO are Harshale. And there's a pink duo very similar to this one. So this one is a very nice pinky highlighter. It doesn't have glitters. I mean, there's a little bit of sparkles, but they're very fine. So on the face, I don't notice evident glitters like it happens with the Dior. I feel that the KIKO one is a little bit more cool toned than this, just a little bit, and is the smooth Harshale formula. I also noticed that by watching the products, the duo with the bronzer and the highlighter are the typical KIKO, more powdery Harshale, while the blushes are denser, more pigmented, they look more high-end. One duo is very warm, is orange, and the other one is practically similar to this one, so I cannot justify to purchase them. But yeah, that duo is the dupe for this one. You have an even better formula in the KIKO because it's the Italian Harshale for 23 euros. Other item, the pencil. So I'm very happy about this. This is not a color I would blend, although I did try to blend it. And if you apply this pencil and you start blending just after you apply it, then you can blend it. Otherwise it sets. And I like that feature because for me, for example, the Victoria Beckham eyeliners are too soft. I mean, I like the messy look, but they definitely smudge on me. I like that this smudges less, have more control over where I place this type of color. I just watch it. I tried this on my lips and I liked the effect to the point that I said, okay, maybe I should get the lipstick. So with this artificial lighting that I have at home here, you can see more burgundy here, but it's a little bit more purplish than brown on natural light. And I showed you on my eyes the effect with natural light. And therefore, I think it's more wearable than I had anticipated. But KIKO has 2 items that are the correspondent to this one. A kajal that is a duo in a very similar color to this one, is a burgundy, and plus a liquid eyeshadow. I love the burgundy one and the brown one. Moreover, also a liquid eyeliner, burgundy liquid eyeliner, that is more purplish. So I think that the more purplish liquid eyeliner is very close to this one. So it's a different texture because that one is a liquid eyeliner, or you have a kajal that you could also smudge and use as eyeshadow. And moreover, you have a liquid eyeshadow. Then there are glosses, and there is a gloss that is more purplish. It's a trio. You can purchase the trio as mini sizes all together in a set, or the shades individually. And then there are lipsticks, and the lipstick number 6 is a sheer version of the Chanel Rouge Noir. There's also a matching lip liner. I'm very tempted by this combo because the Chanel one is very pigmented, while the KIKO one looks like a more wearable version of this Burgundy Rouge Noir color. And since the collection, the KIKO collection, has just launched, they are currently running a promotion where if you buy 3 products from that line, you can get a clutch, a red clutch for free. I'm going to update the baked gelée list that, as you may know, is the project that I'm running where I try to collect all the hard gelée products that are present in the market. And notice that also KIKO went for the burgundy on eyes and lips and not on the cheeks. So it's interesting to notice that the cheek colors that KIKO selected are similar to the cheek color selected by Chanel as well. I may go for that burgundy lip liner together with the lipstick. I for sure want to incorporate more burgundy in my makeup collection, and KIKO has definitely enabled me to do so for a reasonable price. But let me know if you are obsessed with the burgundy color and the Rouge Noir theme as much as I do. Until next time.